Today we're going to look at solving rational equations. Let's look at the first question. So we're asked to solve each equation algebraically. So let's have a look at the equations we have. So our first one is 3 over 3x plus 2 equals 6 over 5x. So again, the goal when solving an equation is to find the value of the unknown that satisfies the given equation. In this case, we need to figure out what x is. So the first step is to try and get the x out of the denominator. So we're going to do this by cross multiplying. So we're going to bring the 5x over to the left-hand side, and then 3x plus 2 over to the right-hand side. So this gives us 3 times 5x equals 6 times 3x plus 2. So we have 15x equals 18x plus 6. Now let's solve for x. All right, so we're going to bring 15x over to the right-hand side and the 6x over to the left-hand side. So we have negative 6 equals 18x minus 15x, which is 3x. So what does this give us? Looks like I made a mistake. Sorry about that. So when we multiply our 6 into our bracket, 3x plus 2, we actually get 12. My mistake. So we're going to bring the 12 over to the left-hand side. And what does that give us? That gives us negative 12 equals 18x minus 15x, which is 3x. Solve for x, and we get that x equals negative 4. Good. Always good to check your work. All right, so B. So here we have x plus 3 over x minus 1 equals 2x plus 1. So again, want to try and bring all the x's into the numerator. So we're going to cross multiply and bring this x minus 1 over to the right-hand side. And when we do that, we have x plus 3 equals 2x plus 1 times, all times, x minus 1. Now let's multiply and expand everything out on the right-hand side. So we got 2x squared minus 2x plus x minus 1. And we're going to group like terms. We get 2x squared minus x minus 1. Okay, so now let's bring everything over to one side of the equal sign and group our like terms. Let's bring everything over to the right-hand side. So we get 2x squared minus x minus x. Okay, minus 1 minus 4. Okay, and we get 2x squared minus 2x minus 5. Interesting. Is that what we have? Nope. Got another mistake. All right, my mistake. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, that's better. Good, we're always checking our work. All right. So there's a common factor of 2. So let's divide everything by 2. That gives us 0 equals x squared minus x minus 2. Now let's see if we can factor this. Just scroll over to the right a little bit. And we get 0 equals. And we're actually able to factor this quite nicely as x minus 2 times x plus 1. So then therefore we're going to solve for when this equals 0, x equals 2, or x equals negative 1 is our answer. Good. Okay, so let's look at the next one. C. 2 over x plus 1 over x plus 1 equals 3. So notice on the left-hand side, we have two fractions. We're adding them together. We have a common denominator, so that makes things really easy. So we have 2 plus 1 over x plus 1. That's a common denominator equals 3. We have 3 over x plus 1 equals 3. We can divide both sides by 3. Let's do that, like so. And we're left with 1 over x plus 1 equals 1. We're going to cross multiply to get 1 equals x plus 1. We're going to solve for x. We're going to bring the 1 on the right-hand side to the left-hand side. 1 minus 1 equals x. So therefore, x equals 0. Not too bad. Okay, we're almost there. So D. 2x over 5 equals x squared minus 5x over 5x. Okay, so again, the goal is to bring all the x's into the numerator. If we have to cross multiply, we have to cross multiply. Okay. Okay. Let's expand everything out. We get 10x squared on the left-hand side equals 5x squared minus 25x. Let's bring everything over to one side of the equal sign. So how about onto the left-hand side? 10x squared minus 5x squared plus 25x equals 0. Let's group like terms. 5x squared minus 25x equals 0. Let's factor. We can factor out a 5x. They're both terms. We're left with x minus 5. And we have 5x times x minus 5 equals 0. When does this equal 0? When x equals 0 or 5. Did you get that right? No. Again, always check your work. Good. So notice we have 25x, and when we factor out 5x, we're left with x plus 5 in the brackets. So that means x equals 0 or negative 5. Good. Again, always check your work. I have to. And one last exercise. We have x plus 1 over x minus 2 equals x plus 3 over x minus 4. Again, the goal is to find x that satisfies this equation. First step is to try and get the x's in the denominator into the numerator by cross multiplying. So x plus 1 times x minus 4 equals x plus 3 times x minus 2. Let's multiply everything out. We get x squared minus 4x plus x minus 4 equals x squared minus 2x plus 3x minus 6. Let's group like terms. X squared minus 3x minus 4 equals x squared plus x minus 6. Let's bring everything over to one side of the equal sign, let's say the left-hand side. Okay, so we notice our x squareds cancel out. Our x's, we have negative 3x minus x, so we get negative 4x. Then we have negative 4 plus 6, that gives us plus 2. Okay. Let's solve for x. So what do we have? We have 2 equals 4x. Divide both sides by 4, and we get x equals 1/2. Good. And it doesn't look like I made any mistakes this time, which is great. Okay. Mistakes aren't bad. You just need to check your work and find them. All right. That brings us to the end of our session. If you have any question, give us a shout at info@raisemymarks.com or give us a call day or evening. And thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you again.